No, you're gonna be having another tiny. So this time with PKL Curse himself, as you mentioned, the host of the tiny tournament. So let us see what kind of skill he's gonna be now showing up here with Odin, as he have also switched into a no patch version of the game. I'll say, well, apparently that's gonna be a better experience, or rather what tiny is kinda more balanced for. So we'll see if that's gonna be some kind of significant difference or not of that. So that's gonna be bad now, therefore resulting into Ra versus, what was it, the Thor? No, Odin. Zeus, Karoots, he's gonna be having Oranos against him with Mahde. And then it's gonna be to the bottom Tompex with Isis, advancing through Anubis, and Oranos from Yoshi. Apparently quite a bit of an early fight here between Tompex and Yoshi. So you're gonna be having some struggle even producing enough manors, maybe it looks like. With of course the priests coming up early from the temples to disrupt all the efforts here. Whereas apparently plenty of temples getting ready for Curse. And of course getting ready for all the heresies that he can potentially make. Obviously they take a long time still, but nonetheless they're gonna be quite a nice early fighting army, which the other civilizations are not able to get too much, besides the priest for the Egi. Otherwise there's nothing else. For example, Greeks of course can't be doing that. And well, the Atlanteans can be getting some oracles, sure, and turning them into heroes, so there is some kind of effort. So pretty much like the Greeks are the worst off in this, because they can't be doing anything early. Just need to be hoping to survive long enough for the game to get relevant for them, which they usually are going to be able to do so, or to do as well. And so we're going to be having quite nice god powers in the classical. No, as Mr. Yasun will be, I think, getting rid of the Carnivora. Though it doesn't seem like that he's gonna be able to save himself the temple here. That one seems to be still right now ready to get demolished. Most probably. So it's gonna be bad now, resulting therefore into kind of like plenty of ways around, it looks to me. Maybe still some kind of passage, even though probably this is gonna be already blocked. So there's probably not gonna be a kind of further way here. Whereas all the way to the south, seems like the battle here is gonna be a bit more thorough between the players, with Tompex and Dragon playing this together. No, and they can be getting ready for the next ages or not. Yes, that's gonna be Sekhmet getting prepared for Dragon in the middle. He's gonna be of course increasing his HP on everything that he can. This is gonna be Theia, Skadi coming forward. We're gonna be having nothing there from Zeus, and Theia is gonna be also on the top side from the Oranos. Oranos number 2, there is. Oranos 2, and look at that army of the priests. That usually is quite a bit scary for Atlanteans, especially if they can be adding some siege towers to it. Can be the classic pre-siege, which is really powerful, especially from Isis. And she can be also adding further ancestors, for example, into the fight, which is really then hard to get rid of for the Ati. But well, there is gonna be the Freyin, some maybe Stinfallian birds, but much more important, the Elkers is gonna be already right now casted Undermine, and I have no idea where did he actually cast it. There, somewhat. Haven't actually noticed where he cast it. Maybe it wasn't somewhere here to the top side to allow Karoots to be going through. Not really sure. Not really sure what that was all about. But yeah. It's kind of like trying to see if they can be breaking through all the priests, because here again the priests are kind of weak, but once you're gonna be having plenty of weak things, then suddenly it's not gonna be entirely that terrible. So you have right now at least the heresies going into power for Elkers, as it seems like that maybe right now with the Frost you're gonna be able to get through the temples and maybe closer right now to the Citadel. Poor Hydra getting blocked here, needs to be bad now freeing her for the fight, as you have apparently plenty of oracles currently from Mahde, which can be working as also fairly kind of like a solid blockage of the path here, so that the Hoplites won't be able to get into TC that early. As you can see, it's gonna be Hecate coming forward, so the Tartarian Gate will be probably a bit of a interesting issue to deal with. It's gonna be Rain, she's gonna be blocking. Oh, not too much, because you can see this is 40 seconds somewhat. So like 14 seconds maybe gonna be blocking the Tartarian Gate. Which probably will be able to destroy right now, for example, this. I think it might be casting it there, which is therefore gonna be casting on the fortress, and on maybe at least one tower, maybe 2 and 3. Maybe they're gonna be falling as well, not really sure, gonna be having to see soon. But apparently Tompix is gonna be already resigning, as he's not entirely seeing how this how this can be working well here to the right. As the Atlantean, look at all the towers right now from Yoshi. Well established here. But also 2 million towers currently from Elkers already dropped into the spot, which is gonna be pretty much making it impossible for Dragon to be even coming through. Though, really impossible, gonna be having a chance on catapults, right? If you can be dropping the siege workshop somewhere. But so far it seems to be pretty much impossible. Yes, well... Gonna be already through the Hecate, so are we gonna be able to retrocast it about here? If he's gonna be wanting to do that. In the end, not. Oh, in the end, actually, yes. He's gonna be having Tartarian Gate for each of the players. So they're gonna be apparently just kind of fighting each other, the spawns even. Or are they? The spawns won't be attacking each other. This is gonna be actually quite a bit of a hellhole, literally. Gonna be 10 spawns on a small area. That's gonna be basically just killing absolutely everything that comes nearby. That's gonna be a bit of a scary situation in there. We're gonna be having some nice attempt by Yoshi. Not attempt, simply success of taking a second TC. So basically with Tompix already being gone and being defeated, he's gonna be having a free field of action. No, and of course the towers, they're probably gonna be having correlations, of course. They even have safeguard. Yeah, it's gonna be having quite an easy time with all of this. Oh, but the tornado? No. I'm thinking it might actually not be having enough damage though for all the towers. Yeah, you can see it about now, he's basically just not doing anything at all. And he barely destroyed maybe like 1 or 2. Because there were just way too many of them and therefore some enough damage. You can see 400 on each of the towers. That means we're gonna be having like 2000 damage straight there. So, with Dragon, obviously seeing this is not working out. That's gonna be on Elkers with his Wolfies coming up. And this was, no, 630. Kind of classic Tiny. And actually a pretty good performance. You can see, and Elkers certainly can like show in how to do it with the towers. It was similarly done also by Yoshi. Whereas to the top, it was a bit of an interesting fight between Karuts and Mahde. Then, significantly sidetracked by the gaping maws, or the gaping maws of hell. Okay, so they're gonna be just going straight into the next game. Or what's gonna be up? Because they do have rating, but question is if they're even taking it seriously. And therefore wanting 2 points for that. Can say that on Big's already having some army. But of course with the priest getting the kills is a bit more difficult. Plenty of the kills for Dragon though. Probably held by the built-in fire possibly. But yeah, Tom Pixel's gone before he could be collecting some points for his scoreboard. For giants. And yeah, well, kind of nice civilians. Until, of course, at the end, it wasn't really the case. But nonetheless, he's gonna be still on the winning team. Or is he? He is, right? Yeah, he was on the left. Village is demolished, apparently by the Tartarian spawns, it looks like, more than anything. Quite a decline for everybody on the military. But yeah, the wolves from Elkers, that would be, of course, another huge problem. GG.